Oh, I'm just thinking of like job interviews I've had where I've had to like suppress the urge to answer honestly. Why do you want to work here? And
Ever
part
show
of
up
my
for an
brain just
interview
going,
and realized you applied at the wrong place?
yes.
There was perhaps a larger chapters across the street, and then you picked the one that's in the smallest location Coles could possibly be in Canada. Why do you want to work here? Because I thought I was applying across the street.
Why do you want to work here? I don't, but I don't want to starve.
Yeah.
Like, all other things being equal, I'd rather not work here. But it's illegal not to participate in the economy.
Yeah, they always follow that one up with, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And you're just like,
Walden Pond.
hopefully not here, I guess, but maybe I shouldn't say that.
Celebrating
On
the
vacation.
Celebrating the 5-year anniversary of you asking me this question. I'd like to think that if more HR people had heard that answer from Mitch, that we would have less of people asking us that question.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you're going to work at Walmart and their first question is one of their questions is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And you're just like, I'm 16 and I would like to just get my job so I can go and, I don't know, have some spending money.
Yeah. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Exercising increased purchasing power.
Yeah. The head of your yet to exist union.
It should be illegal to ask anyone under the age of 25, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Because like,
and also, what is the ideal answer to that question when you're applying to, like, you know, the Foot Locker or something? Like, they imagine, like, I'll be at the top of the corporate ladder at Foot Locker, this company that I love so much.
Yeah.
I've definitely given the wrong answer to that question. Right?
Oh,
like I've said, I'm thinking about going back to school.
Oh, yeah, that's an answer that doesn't get anyone hired.
They had already shown me around the building and introduced me to people.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Had you signed the paperwork yet?
No.
Darn it.
No, but that was the wrong answer, right? Like, as soon as I said it, I was like, well, that's an interesting way to self-sabotage.
Yeah, you just put it in that category of questions that are people you just answer to be polite. It's just like you just fill their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, this doesn't require any thought. You just say, oh, you know, whatever, and you just don't actually like give a real answer.
Yeah, it's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Nothing, hung out.
Yeah, it's like nobody actually wants to hear about how you had to squeegee out the interior of your deep freeze.
I don't know. Maybe. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And the person just pulls out their bujo, and they're like, "Well, actually, I've been planning for this question for a while. So let's go into my 5th bujo that I brought with me in case you wanted to see all of my homework of how I got to this point." Well, it's like 2, so I scheduled it out. So I'm probably having lunch at that time, but then I'll be right back to working.
I'll have had 6 cups of water by then.
Yeah.
As you just watch all the like smug superiority drain from their eyes and turn to terror.
That's why you keep a bullet journal. Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yes.
It's a bullet right to their confidence.
Alternatively, you could answer with like, have you ever read Cormac McCarthy's award-winning novel, The Road?
You're fired.
Oh.
But what is it? What in Cormac McCarthy's novel, The Road?
Oh, the part where they're like wandering the empty, ruined, ravaged American countryside, looking for like potable water,
Canned goods that are not puffy.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the cannibals.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of an answer to where can you see yourself in 5 years?
Yes.
A mirror. It's a mirror. The technology is still going to be around. I'm going to go look in a mirror. That's where I'm going to see myself.
It was a riddle the entire time.
Yes.
Oh, the interviewers are the Sphinx.
Why did I want to go work at Riddles Incorporated?
All right, I'm on I'm on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening. Who am
And I
I?
got
Me
two
once I
backs?
have
I
this
don't know.
job.
Okay, but what animal would you be if you could be any animal?
I
Oh,
already
that
am an
goes.
animal.
So is answering that question like that, and like, is that the equivalent of pulling the sword from the stone? And there's like, you're our new CEO. You did it. You're the first one.
Killing Santa.
I've had interviews where they ask you the questions where it's like, if you were a superhero, what would your power be? And if you were a what kind of sandwiches do you like? And they're all like essentially trick questions to see if they can find out if you're outgoing or
Yes!
or you're making certain decisions and stuff.
The best corporate questionnaire I ever got during an interview process was this exam I had to write for.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
stop.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've told this story before, but when I went to work for the phone company, I had to write a test. And one of the questions on the test was a yes-no question. And the question was, I find fire fascinating.
You
And you
know
had to
what the wrong
answer true
is.
or false.
Wow.
How did you answer?
True!
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
me
Like,
too.
Have you
Of
seen
course.
Fire? It's super
One
interesting.
must.
Who doesn't love staring at fire?
Or making
It's
it.
one of our most primal instincts.
Hey,
It's
guess
like
what?
saying, do you find water quenching? Oh,
It's 420.
Oh!
Let's blaze it.
Engineering, do we have a thing for blazing it?
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.